Disclaimer: I am not a Kwame. I am my own man. I got my own platform. This video is coming from a brotherly place. I have nothing against Mackaveli Millz. I think he makes great content, and I'm a subscriber. But I gotta give this man the truth. On my way to work this morning, my father called me. We had a very deep conversation. He told me, he said, you know what, TJ? I really like your videos, but the only thing that bothers me is that you don't have enough facts to support your message. You give a hell of a message, but you don't have no tangible facts. How about showing people the facts so you can have more clarity behind your message? I was like, you know what, Dad? You right. You might be on to something here, right? So I'm going to take my time with this video, right? And I got my notes right here. I got my notes. Everything I'm about to tell you, y'all could Google this information. Y'all could look up this information. It is tangible facts. Step one, Mackaveli Millz. Yes, I do think you're obsessed with Kwame Brown. Why is that? Because you have 18 videos and counting about Kwame Brown. If anybody was to type in your page and go to your YouTube page, every other video has Kwame Brown's name in the title. Tell me that's not obsession. Oh, and by the way, as of today, what's today? The 4th of February, you dropped another Kwame Brown related video. You get on to Kwame Brown all the time about him clout chasing, going at black men, going at LeBron James, going at Stephen A. Smith. Yet you're doing the same thing by going at Kwame Brown. Last time I checked, once you get your point across, you ain't got to say it again. If I make one video about you, because I'm sure this will be my last video about you, I'm not going to make 17 other videos about you saying the same shit. Because that's what you do. Every other video that you got about Kwame Brown, you're damn near repeating yourself. You call him a coon. You call him a MAGA supporter. You call him a black Confederate conservative. You say all these things, bro. We get it. You don't like the man. But my question for you is, what's wrong with a black man supporting Donald Trump? I just want to know. Logically. I don't want to hear what your uncle told you. I don't want to hear what your auntie told you. I need logical, tangible facts on why it's an issue that a brother supports Donald Trump. Last time I checked, they only considered this man a racist bigot when he ran for president. Before then, nobody had anything bad to say about Trump. Yes, he's arrogant. Yes, he's hilarious. But all this racist, Hitler, all this crazy shit, nobody said that until the man ran for president. The man had a hit show called The Apprentice. My grandparents used to watch it all the time. Now, all of a sudden, he's a racist bigot and we should hate him? Do you know how many rappers name dropped Donald Trump? Do you know how many athletes hung out with Donald Trump? Do you know how many parties? If you want to throw in the Diddy parties, how many parties with black people that Donald Trump pulled up to and they showed him love? I don't get it. Do you really feel that Trump is racist, or were you programmed to feel that way? Let's break it down. I'm going to break it down. How is Trump a racist when he co-signed Jesse Jackson, a black man, for a presidential campaign twice, 1984 and 1988? Trump campaigned and co-signed Reverend Jesse Jackson. I don't know no racist bigot that's co-signing a black man trying to become the president. But let me know if I'm wrong, right? Google this shit. I'm going to break down a couple of awards that Trump has won, right? And you could Google this information. It's not just my opinion. Go ahead and Google it, right? 1976, Humanitarian Award by the National Jewish Health. 1986, Ellis Allen Award. This award was given to Trump Rosa Parks, and Muhammad Ali, right? 1995, the President's Medal by the Freedom Foundation in Washington in his support for youth programs. I'm not going to go down this entire list because it's a lot. It'll take some time, right? I don't want to bore y'all with these facts. I'm just going to read maybe one or two more, right? 2007, Muhammad Ali Entrepreneur Award. 2011, the Presidential Hero Award by Lois Pope Life Foundation. It's a few more on there, you know, because one thing about our community, we don't like to do research. We just talk, right? I want y'all to do your homework on Trump and then come back at me, right? So I'm gonna leave that alone. Back to Kwame Brown. You consider this man the worst bust of all time. I gotta disagree with you. Kwame Brown gave the NBA 13 years. And I know you said in your video, oh, I don't want to hear he did 13 years. Why not? Why not? It's a fact. The average span of an NBA career is 4.8 years. Any NBA player that plays more than 5 years in the NBA had a decent career, especially if you do over 10. If you have over 10 years in the NBA, you had a great goddamn career. Kwame gave you 13. You want to know a couple of busts? I got you. Anthony Bennett, bust, 3 years. Adam Morrison, bust, 3 years. Dajon Wagner, you know, the one that gave us 100 points in a high school game, bust, 3 years. This is going to hurt my feelings because I really like this dude. I was a big fan of this one. Jimmer Fredette. Curry before Curry, bust, 6 years. I got one more for you, right? Hasheem Thabit. I don't know if I said that right. Hasheem Thabit. Bust, 5 years. And I got one more person for you. Greg Oden. Real hoopers, we know about Greg Oden, right? Yeah. 3 healthy years. Bust. And I'll take Kwame Brown over Greg Oden. Within a span of 3 years, 3 healthy seasons, Greg Oden averaged 8 points and 6 rebounds. He played a total of 105 career games. Kwame Brown averaged 6.6 with 5 rebounds, and he played a total of 606 games. I'm taking Kwame Brown over Greg Oden every single time. Argue with yourself. Moving down the line, what else do we have here? Oh, yeah. I wanted to get on this one real quick. What is your issue with the American flag? What's wrong with a black man representing his country? One thing I can't stand about my community is that we are the only community that gatekeep others. No other community does this. The black community, we are the only community, we are the only one that pulls the black card. Hey, if you do this, you not black. Hey, if you do this, you a coon. Hey, you know, you can't do this if you're a black man. That is the dumbest shit ever. It is nothing wrong with a brother for thinking outside the box. We need to work on that. Facts. One more thing, right? The people watching my video right now, if you're watching this video right now, have you ever been to Africa? Do you plan on going to Africa? And if America is so bad, why didn't you leave yet? I'll give y'all some time to answer that. One more point I want to hit on. Well, I got like 2 more, but another one is you got a real issue with Kyle Rittenhouse. You got a real issue with Kwame Brown supporting Kyle Rittenhouse. Do y'all realize that Kyle Rittenhouse shot 3 people, killed 2 people? One of them was an alleged child molester, and not any of them were black. Kyle Rittenhouse shot 3 non-melanated people. Where did the narrative come from that Kyle Rittenhouse is this crazy radical This crazy racist Nazi that hate black people. Where did that narrative come from? I need to know this. Kyle Rittenhouse did nothing to black people or the black community. Show me the racism in Kyle Rittenhouse. I'll wait. The comment section is open to everybody. I'm gonna make one more point before I get up out of here. Breonna Taylor. Let me tell y'all something right now. That woman did not deserve to die. I stand on that to this day. But let's not act like this woman was a saint. One thing that the black community needs to work on, we need to work on accepting constructive criticism. We are not above criticism. Everything is not a race issue. Sometimes shit just happens. And many times we are in the wrong. The police had reasonable suspicion to search her ex-boyfriend's house. She got caught up in the crossfire. Rest in peace to that woman. But let's not act like she did not know what was going on with her ex-boyfriend, a drug trafficker. They had warrants. What's wrong with the facts? What's wrong with the facts? I just want to know what is wrong with the facts. If you don't like the truth, you're insane. Period. Black, white, Mexican, I don't care what color you are. If you got something against the facts and the truth, you're insane and you need therapy. I think that wraps it up. Yeah. Hit that, touched on that. Yeah. So let me talk to you real quick, Mackaveli Millz. I'm a 31-year-old man. I just turned 31 October 18th. You know what I'm saying? I like your content. I think you got a lot of potential. I'm subscribed to you. I will continue to be subscribed to you. But, man, I think that us as black people, we need to learn how to accept each other as what the hell we are and stop expecting everybody to think the same way. You don't have to think a certain way because you're black. There's nothing wrong with a black man supporting Donald Trump. Nothing. Donald Trump has received more black votes this year than any other Republican candidate in the last 48 years. Look it up. We got to get out of that beehive way of thinking as a black community. It's okay to disagree with each other. It's okay to have our issues with each other. We are not perfect. We were not put here to be perfect. But at the end of the day, I'll be damned if I judge somebody and if I hate somebody or if I'm against somebody because they don't think like me. If your opinion is not like mine, cool. You're entitled to your opinion just like I'm entitled to mine. And don't try to change mine just like I won't try to change yours. You know, I've never done a video like this before. Never. I never put in the work to just do research. I just get on here and start talking. But I'm proud of myself. This one gonna go down in the books for me. Y'all might get a lot more quality content like this. This is the longest video I've ever made. Yeah, I told y'all. This year with this YouTube shit right here, I'm stepping my game up. Oh, I thought I hit the stop button already.